Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we're playing D&D in our basement as per our tradition. I'm Samantha, your DM, running our Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. And over here, we have Dusty playing Clay, Josh playing Doric, Adler playing Thalia, and Jacob playing Pantheo. We just left off night number 2 on the Anaroka, or Anarika, I don't remember her name, I keep forgetting.
Was it the Anarok?
No, because that's Sir Boris Anarok.
Oh, yeah.
So, she's like the Octaria. I'm so sorry, I don't remember. Okay. So, you are on this ship with Captain Billy Orwell, and you all had a very drunken, awkward night.
It was great. We had fun. Of
poker and zones of truth and soul searching. In the morning, Captain Orwell is at the helm. He does not look at you. He does not talk to you.
That's for the best.
Flower helps bring you all buckets and mops and brooms to scrub the deck, while Cobble is scrubbing the outside of the ship. You get your chores done, you have your breakfast, you get to lounge about the boat most of the day.
Cobble's a fucking workhorse.
Yeah, honestly.
At some point, Flower does interrupt you. If you all would be so kind as to look over the starboard side of the ship, you will see...
Let's go.
Whale.
Swardian whales are breaching on their way to the warmer waters for the winter. And so you guys actually do see these massive whales, bigger than the ship, coming up, and you're like, oh, no wonder people think Krakens exist. Or you actually think Krakens exist.
They most definitely do.
And then so you get to see the whales, and as you finish with your spells, at some point, Thalia, he comes by, takes his scimitar from you, and carefully hands you the hilt of the next one if you're interested.
I most certainly am.
On one side is, I don't remember exactly what the spell's called, but illusory terrain.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's a pretty high level spell.
Oh my goodness.
That's such a fun spell.
It is not in the player's handbook.
It should be.
I think it's in one of the side books.
It's just illusion.
Or it's called something else.
It's, oh my god, what's it called? It basically turns, like, a mile radius into a different terrain.
Wow. We'll look at it and find it in a bit.
Hallucinatory terrain.
There it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, and on the other side, I'm gonna just say because of the rocking of the ship and everything, I'd love if you just did one of these a day, and you'll have time. The other one on the other side is lightning bolt.
No, this is very kind of you. Most wizards aren't so free with their hard-gathered spells.
It's not like you can take my sword and use it.
No, I suppose not.
It's easier to share when it's not a piece of paper and a book. It was someone else's kindness who shared it with me. He realizes that you got him talking, immediately cuts himself off and walks away.
It just comes naturally to
Just
me.
done talking, you
He's
guys.
a steel cage.
It really is.
The holidays are at the last day of the year.
Can I see it? Yeah. Yep. Thank you. So all of you, so that was day 3. Day 4. The other spell, when you're ready.
Lightning bolt, you said?
Yeah, lightning bolt, sorry. At some point, Cobble swings by. Trying to get all your attention.
This is really... I'm taking a midday nap! What's so wrong with that?
Points over the port side.
Oh, dolphins.
Wow.
You would have missed the dolphins, Pantheon.
And now I'm missing my nap.
You can nap anytime.
She
You
points.
see-
She's got a rope ladder hanging down to the side of the ship, and they've lifted all the sails.
Hey, Pantheo.
Come on,
Have you ever seen a dolphin before?
No.
let's
Now
go.
you can fit into one.
Oh shit, you're right.
Come on, Mr. Druid, let's go. I know you're kind. We got lots of sea druids out here. Now's your chance. Get the fuck in. Don't let them fuck you. Let's go.
Okay.
Don't
let
actually
him fuck
cast
you.
ones with swim speed?
Yeah, I can. I got that. At
Flower
fifth
comes
level.
over and goes, Cobble, get, shoot. So sorry. Yes, please enjoy. We're going to take just a small break. We don't want to be moving too fast past the dolphins, possibly hurt them or scare where they fish. But if you would like to get in the water, just be careful. They can hit very hard.
Okay, I'll go down and interact with the dolphins.
Thank you all for joining us on our passage. We'll be watching out for you. We can send down life rafts if you need them. So she plays lifeguard while you guys go down and swim.
Are you taking your stuff off, Pantheo?
Yes, I'll take off my breastplate. I probably actually don't even have my breastplate on. Because I was taking a nap.
Are you guys going down there to swim with dolphins? Clay, you want to go swim with dolphins?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thales like, I'm fucking get it.
Yeah.
Are you going indoor? The dolphins actually seem to like know the ship, and they don't let you like snuggle them, but they get close and they come and look at you a little bit and they play with you. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty fucking cool thing.
Yeah, I'll go in.
And it's thanks to this ship knows these dolphins, and they kind of like explain. They go, that one over there, that one is very young. She was just born this year. We see her a couple times a year. We see this group a couple times a year. So they explain all that to you. Fucking Captain Orwell comes over while you're all in the water and goes, yeah, enjoy swimming now because in a day or so we'll find the pack of sharks that like to follow behind for the cultists I drop off. Walks away.
Before I jump into the water, can I, Pantheo, do you leave your holy symbol?
No, that's on me.
Okay, damn.
I don't think it would get damaged by the water either. So yeah, enjoy. Like, you guys are like, wow, we're in the middle of the ocean. Like, most of you have never done this before.
This
and
is
it's
freaking nuts!
It's salty. There's dolphins.
Can we just say that our friendly wizard casts water breathing every day?
I would
As a
assume it's a ritual.
I cast
yeah.
Or
water
good
walk on
practice
everyone
even.
too.
Yeah. Does anyone want to use the Ring of Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Yeah, Daly was like, Clay!
Give me that. I wanna say hi.
Okay, fine, here you go. It only has 3 charges a day, though.
That's fine. Hello, dolphins. Hi, I'm Thalia Reed. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
What are you
They're
doing?
valley girls.
We are going all the way to that way. It's a place called Luskin.
That's where we come from! There's so many yummy fish and yummy Remy puffer fish and corals we play with and oh my gosh!
I hear it's cold there.
Yeah, we're going where it's warm. We're gonna go play by the sand.
Oh, that's great.
They're just like so happy. They're like, can you do this? And they like do flips and they like jump there. Do it! Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna try and do a flip in the water.
You try to like, and they're like, ah! They are so hyper.
They're intense.
They are.
And they just like keep going and they have so much energy and they're like, what's this? They like looking at different parts of you, like your ankles and the way your knees move, and they're like, whoa, you have 2 fins. Look at, this is my fin. And they just, you have like the coolest fucking day. I want you to have a permanent inspiration, all of you, until you use it.
I am
Oh,
going.
yes.
I will
Study one.
and obtain the form of dolphin,
Yeah.
and then forget that I had water walk cast on me and just flop on the surface of the water.
But they're like, oh my god, oh, hello, how do you do that? And then they're like trying to do it too. Like, how do you do that?
I'm just on my back at one point.
And they're like trying to help you. They're actually touching you now that you're in that shape. They are now trying to help
So
you.
if he's copying their form, does he look exactly like one of them specifically?
I don't actually know how wild shape works that way.
I would say no. And I totally forgot that aren't all of your wild shapes kind of weird and fungal?
Yeah, so this one
Would have barnacles on
he
it?
is a black dolphin with like kind of neon green like barnacles.
Oh my
They're like
God.
algae, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, algae's good.
Algae's
actually.
perfect. So you just and they're just kind of like, hello. They're so like happy. Like you could change. That's amazing. We've seen dolphins turn into people, but we've never seen dolphins turn into you. You're so pretty. You look like nighttime. You look like sleepy time. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway. So that's your day. You
Doric
guys
spends most of it just underwater floating.
just
around.
vibing.
His mane just floating in the air. Or in the water.
Very abruptly, and it's like you're having a good time, but very abruptly the dolphin's like, okay, we have to go now, we have to go! We have to be at the Clo Bay by the time it's sunset! And they just like, all of a sudden they're like, bye-bye, bye-bye, and they're just gone.
Oh.
And you're just like, oh. Okay, and it's just because they're so fucking fast. It's just like they're just gone. So you enjoyed a fun day of swimming, like thoroughly inspired, thoroughly like dolphins are fucking awesome. This is a really cool ship. They make sure you get back up on the ship and they start lowering the sails again. Flower's like, I'm so glad you enjoyed your time with our dolphins. We really like when they have a good experience with us because it keeps them coming back. And then our future passengers may tip us. So thank you for being so good and nice to them. Now, dinner will be served shortly. Make sure you don't get too much salt water all over. Dry off, warm up, and we'll see you soon. And Flower goes back to work.
Is the captain of the mast? Or what's the fucking...
The helm.
The helm, thank you. I'd like to go talk to him.
You get closer and he kind of like does this thing where he's just like...
I had a question about Flower. Was she a tour guide?
She's my tour guide.
Oh, I was about to, she really just gives off like this like informational vibe.
What's your job?
She's very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're good girls.
Do you find that like your clients are more comfortable with a tour guide?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She goes into town and handles all the trades for us.
Yeah, she's rather bubbly.
I actually didn't pick her.
Who did?
Well, I picked Cobble. Flower came along.
Yeah, Cobble is a beast.
Yeah.
She has done more than I've seen anyone with the use of their legs do.
She's worth more than a giant's weight in gold.
I can see that. She cleaned off the barnacles this morning.
No, I wanted her. I bought her. And her wife just came along, and her wife's been...
That's her wife.
Yeah. The girls are married.
Very cute.
She hates a man. That's why she's a bitch.
She does glare at Thalia, too. That's just her fucking face. She just... I don't know if it's permanently burned in. I don't know. It was... No, I wanted her. I needed someone that could do the job of 5 people. I pay her the job of 5 people.
Oh, that's good.
But I didn't want to have a lot of mouths to feed and a lot of people to sleep.
A lot of people to talk.
Which, did she always work on a ship, or did she do stuff before that? I'd ask her, but I feel like I would just offend her.
I know she worked on ships before this one. I don't know how far back.
Interesting.
I bought her at a port.
Well,
He says bought her, which sounds so aggressive. But you're getting, I'm not even going to make you do an insight roll. You're getting that he means he hired her and
Yeah,
he
for
pays
sure.
her wages. There's a chance that he talks like that to seem... It sounds terrible, but to like misogynist people or racist people or whatever, by him applying this ownership, they're less likely to challenge and like treat the girls badly if they think that they'll have to answer to him.
That makes sense.
But you can tell he does not treat them like that at all. He does what they say. He's the captain, but if Cobble's like, he's like he gets the fuck out of her way. Okay, anyway.
She's running the shit, pretty much. He's just steering it.
Well, and he bought it, and but yeah. So, the three of them as a team work really well together. You're welcome to talk to him more. I was gonna say the next day. More spells. Would you like more spells?
I love spells.
He's like, okay. You're gonna do another reading for me.
Will I? Alright. I certainly won't say no to that.
That night, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to craft an item worth 100 gold.
Oh, yes.
And I would like to do it after everyone else has gone to sleep.
Okay.
It is going to be a present for...
Oh, okay. That's gonna be so cute. You don't have to tell me. You can keep it to yourself until you show him.
Because his birthday is in, like, a day.
Ooh.
Oh. Do you tell the others secretly? Do you secretly go, Pantheo's birthday is in a day?
Captain Aurora,
Yeah, what do you want?
what day did your father pass away? You remember that day at all? You remember?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't there, but you know when it happened?
I don't think he knows.
Okay.
He goes, my father again. You got father issues?
I'm sorry. No, mine loves me.
Oh! Have a good rest of your trip, Mr. Flynn.
You as well, Billy.
So the next day, Thalia comes to you. I want readings.
Alright.
Let's see. You got 4 spells. I've had 1 reading. I want 3
Here's
readings.
a reading for you.
That's certainly fun.
Your main.
You just yelled that from across the boat.
Yo.
Oh, that's funny.
I apologize for my companion's behavior.
No howdies for you.
I apologize again. What questions would you have for me?
I want to know what his deal is.
What his deal is?
Yeah, what's his problem?
My problem's you.
I'm like literally wrestling a bottle away from Clay.
You're usually the one with the anger problems too. Oh my gosh.
In my experience, he's just like that, but I'd be happy to consult the runes for that. So I'm gonna do a reading. What is Clayton's problem?
What's his deal?
What's this guy's deal?
His deal is he's a
What's going on here?
Necromancy.
You know,
What?
some things sometimes sort of stare you in the face. His soul is your father's soul. I don't know what else to say about that. That's what we were talking
I didn't
about.
tell you that.
You didn't tell me that? Okay.
But maybe Thalia just fucking...
It's...
yeah.
You can intuit it.
Yeah, I'm okay with Thalia. Your intelligence is so high. He's like...
Have you not picked up on that night?
Idiot.
The way that you two are just like...
It was...
staring at each other.
Clay just looks at Thalia and just going like...
Have you not picked that up?
The way the whole, like, record just went... like, the whole, like...
The ship
Dork
just stops moving.
Pantheo stops playing his pipes.
Dork is literally just like sitting crafting something and just...
Is this meant to be a surprise?
Cobble is just...
There's somebody doing the Pikachu face though.
He's doing the Pikachu face.
This cannot come as a surprise to you.
Did I tell you that?
No. I intuited it.
There's no way...
Yeah.
There's no way that you could prove something like that.
Oh no, actually it is through. That's the spell that I cast on the night with the soul stone. I located your father's soul and it is inside Clayton.
He walks away, he goes down into the under the deck.
What day is this?
Wait. You've got 2 more.
He comes back. 2 bottles of rum.
This is day 5.
Taking a whole bottle. He's like, we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Go. I want to know what his deal is.
What whose deal is?
Dork.
Okay. Rune reading. What is Doric's deal?
He's a dick.
I'm not gonna do this, but if I just give you the fire rune, that'd be really funny.
That would be really good. I mean, I think it's reasonable too.
Ooh.
Thunder.
Thunder. Well, he's just very mercurial, like a sudden onset thunderstorm. You know, it's hard to get the idea of what's brewing there.
He strikes out of nowhere.
But
Thunderbolt.
once he strikes hard. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely experienced in reading people.
It's good practice.
As you may tell, yes, it sort of feels like a child attempting to read a high-level magical tome. You're sort of looking at what's happening, but you have no idea what.
It's alright, kid. We all gotta start somewhere. He didn't mean it to sound as condescending as it came out.
Yes, I didn't pick it up.
So you've been teaching yourself this?
Oh, the runes? Yes.
You've been teaching yourself magic?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's not like I had any sort of tutor or anything, you know. Occasionally there were wizards who would come by and I would ask them questions and so on.
Even I had more time with wizards. There's a lot of them out on the seas. A lot of ships employ a wizard per crew.
That does make sense.
Yeah, kid, I don't know how you've done this much. And he says kid, but like you both became adults around the same time, and then you just like kind of slowly, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's 30 years older than you, but it's more like 10, 15 years older.
Well,
that's still much older, yeah.
You know, I have a natural aptitude, I guess. You could say that it's fated. It's just a little joke with the divination and all that.
Yeah, but it's a good one, actually. With the way the weave ties everything together. Okay, last one.
Yes.
What's his deal?
Pantheos? Yes. Alright, let's roll the dice.
Samantha. I'm that would have been amazing if I would have filled Way of the Elements.
Yeah, Way of the Elements, you named yourself Clay from Xiaolin Showdown.
Well, I'm saying because Avatar, Last Airbender, Way of the Elements.
Well, no, I know, but I still like the Xiaolin Showdown reference better.
Yeah.
I think that Pantheo is... I don't know.
He's sus. And Theo be given sus.
This is so hard. I don't actually know the difference between half of these. I'm gonna pick Force.
Force. Okay. Well, he's very forceful, like a force of nature.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
You know,
Sorry.
Anger.
when someone talks about a force, what they're specifically speaking
Well,
of
when you
is
want something, you go for it like the fucking compass. You just ran off.
it's something that is chiefly felt by its impact on the world. Pantheo is very impactful, very direct. When he sees something, he's gonna charge straight for it.
So none of these runes came out and just said the word evil. You don't have a rune for evil.
Why would I have a rune that says evil? That's a bad.
I mean, well, that sounds like a great idea because then when someone's evil, it'll just straight up tell you evil, big giant red sign.
Well, that doesn't necessarily say anything about the person. Perhaps evil is impacting the person, or person is dedicated to fighting evil.
God damn, you are just made for this fucking...
Much of this depends on interpretation, and that requires a certain intuition when it comes to speaking. That is quite a lot of alcohol. That is quite a lot.
You told me my dad is alive.
I didn't quite say that. That's not what I said.
And he's on my ship.
That's not what I said. That is not what
Clay goes and grabs a second bottle. It's like, you're saying that this asshole is my kid.
That is not what I said. Don't take it that way. That's not what I said.
Doesn't that sound like your father?
Oh, this is giving me...
No, my father was a much nicer man, much more respectful. He just had some issues that would crop up. Mental illness does not make you a bad person.
You would never be no kid of mine, because I would have raised you not to run away, and you would have been a nice person. You're a jerk.
I'm very sorry for the behavior of my party member. I don't know what's going on.
I'm drunk, and he's a jerk.
You can throw him off the plane.
Don't throw him off the plane.
I thought you said plane.
I thought that too.
That makes me
Just throw him off the plane. We're just coasting. Because what?
That makes me think of the video of the corgi that gets thrown into snow.
Oh my god!
And Ethan.
Oh my god!
It does! It looks like they're throwing him off a plane into clouds! Oh my god, no! No, I feel it every time I see it. Even though I know what it is. Oh my god.
It's so good though.
So he goes to hand you the gun. First on one side, the runes go up the handle, up the barrel. The other side does the same. No! One of them is around the barrel, the other one is around the handle. Okay?
Okay.
The first one is Minute Meteors, which is one of my favorite spells. And it felt like something you'd put on a gun.
It does. It's basically a gun spell.
The other one that you'll get tomorrow. Shit, I had it. What was it? Anyway, so he gets done yelling at Clay across the fucking boat. And he goes into the fucking captain's room and Flower takes the helm. He's drunk and pissed.
Well, as long as it's not my fault.
I feel like we've made a good impression on this captain.
I think so too.
You guys are so funny.
Wish I had a mirror.
I'd never raise a child to be like man.
You didn't raise him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You did not raise him. He is not your son. That
But
is
he
what
did
I'm
say
saying.
that his dad was a nice person. He just had some outbursts.
Clayton, 2 cats, acid rain, stuck in ice.
The other spell is Misty Step.
Anybody else could be in acid rain,
Oh, I have that
stuck in
already.
ice, and
But that's-
have 2 cats.
Stealing-
I got
Black
quite a few.
cat's
I'm not
poop.
complaining.
Yeah.
I figured one eventually would overlap.
Like,
Yeah.
Pantheo's not the only black cat.
I wanted it to make sense, like he pointed it and cast it, you know what I mean? And Misty Step is perfect. He'd point it, cast it, and jump to where that, you know what I mean?
Also, I think Clay is drunk.
Yes.
You think?
Yes. Clay thinks he's drunk.
So, we're going to speed through most of this, but if you want to slow me down, you can. The next few days are weird. This is just an awkward ship ride.
We should do like the next day.
So,
Okay.
Next
So the
day is
ne-
nothing. Or
The
is
day
it the
after.
last day of the...
Well, yeah, there's going to be a couple more days where it's just him avoiding you, him doing his job. If you try to walk up to him, he walks away. Oh, I gotta tighten this.
Oh, look at you running
gotta
away
do-
like when you were 15.
So,
Oh my God.
end of this month, which
By
is...
the end of it, go ahead.
End of this month is the Feast of the Moon, which is also Panthea's birthday.
Okay.
In 26.
Do you wake up early that day?
Yeah. And I will have told these guys that... Because I'm guessing I would know your birthday.
Likely. Likely.
The day traditionally marked the onset of winter. There's also time to celebrate and honor the ancestors and respect the dead.
Oh my God.
better be respecting me,
Oh,
boy.
On this day, folk
God.
bless their ancestors' graves and perform the ritual of remembrance. People also gathered to tell stories of deeds of their ancestors and of the gods until deep into the night, until they merged and became legend. This was a time to hear of past heroes, great treasures, and lost cities.
He can't even do that because he doesn't know where the grave is.
He knows where the grave is.
Wow.
But the grave just has the ears.
He just doesn't know if you're cremated or not.
So, you wake up on Pantheo's birthday!
Happy birthday, Pantheo.
Cobble is already making you a breakfast of the rations that you like. And Flower has set a table for everyone out on the deck to have breakfast in the sunshine.
I think Panthea's up early, standing at the prow of the ship. Is that the front? No. Bow. At the bow of the ship. Just hands kind of leaning on the rail, just looking out over the ocean as we're sailing.
Clay is going to have some, because he had multiple days to practice fish cooking. Going to give him a delicious tuna.
Oh, yeah, he's been practicing. You guys are going to have the butter roast tuna.
Let's go.
That's awesome, actually.
So you guys all get to eat this amazing meal that Clay's been working on. You get to celebrate Pantheo's birthday. It's also a day of telling stories of your ancestors. Is there any stories you want to share? Do you want to go around the room? You don't have to.
As they're talking, because I assume Captain Norwell's off somewhere.
He is up in the crow's nest.
Cool beans. I'm going to, because I assume there's plates in this kitchen.
Yeah.
I have a plate of this delicious fish, and I set it down at the bottom of the ladder of the crow's nest. And I say, what's the name of the holiday?
Feast
Feast of the Moon.
Happy Feast of the Moon.
You okay with Cobble taking it up to him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does. So,
There's a little.
we should all go around and say what we like about Pantheo because it's his birthday. That's what Flower says.
Pantheo's like strangely avoidant today.
Oh.
He's like people try to approach him and he almost like tries to like stealth and get away.
Oh, okay.
Also, underneath the tuna, there's a little note saying, "I will fight your ass."
What the fuck?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you, Bailey. Bailey's like, Clay.
Joking.
So Flower.
It's a holiday, so I'm still gonna make food for them.
Flower, who actually does really like holidays, goes up to each one of you and is like, "Do you have anything you want to share? Because we'll listen." I want to share that my family actually grew flowers. I was one of the flowers that they grew, and they did pass really young, unfortunately, due to a wagon accident. But that's how I, got carried all the way down the hill with a wagon full of flowers, just rolling down that hill, and I landed way at the bottom of the hill in a village.
The wagon accident of 87?
And she starts, the southern accent started coming out, so she goes, and I, just know that the last time I ever saw them was up in the woods, surrounded by flowers. Next thing I know, I'm watching the sunset over the ocean as the wind is in my hair, and I'm on my way to a new life. And while I left them behind, I know they're always where the sunlight lands. And so I remember my parents today. Do you have anything to share? Do you want memories to be brought up?
This is a strange holiday for me. I've never known my grandparents. I've never known many aunts and uncles. It's really just been me, my parents, and my siblings. So this has been a strange holiday for me because I don't have any of those losses that everyone else does. So I don't really have anything to share at all.
Well, thank you, though.
The only memories I have of are in the cult of Smoker. So
You don't remember anyone? I bet they remembered you until the end. What about you, sir?
Well, I mean, I think
They already left.
The whales.
The whales.
Gotcha. I thought you were saying Flower already left, like they weren't even listening to me anymore.
That's brutal.
Anyways, I sit there and think, I'm like, well, I think about my family that's still there in place here. But I don't know, it's been really weird. This has been a weird experience, but like there's people that I wish I could say that I'm thinking of them, but I don't know if it's necessarily I lost them or they lost me. But for some reason, some people in particular, I want to say, I don't know, there's two words that keep coming up in my head. And, I don't know, part of me wants to remember,
With all this coming up, you can say a lot more than you could before.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know necessarily if it was real or not. Because Clay's still going to question it. Because it feels like it was a dream.
Yeah.
There was a Mata, there was a Pafa, which I felt like they were close to me in my dreams. I mean, then I feel like I remember holding little people in my arms. It's really weird, but I feel like Billy was one of them. Very strange.
Well, thank you.
So yeah. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoys their meals, and I'm very sorry about my accent being infectious.
Did you?
And I hope everyone has a howdy day.
She goes, did you, Master Panthea, want to share? No? Okay. Like, she's just judging by your... She goes... And at this point, it's like later.
I've lost a lot of people. But that's okay, because it's the natural cycle. I once had my godfather when Tyga and I were turning 6. He said he was going to get us a star out of the sky. So he decided to climb the starry mountain next to our village. And he died in a rock fall. He was scaling up a sheer cliff, and a loose stone came out, and it shook the ground around the village. It was so big. And we loved him, you know, and we still love him. But he's back to the earth, you know. He's one with Faerun again, and Faerun. Faerun?
Favorite.
Yeah. It's Faerun.
Favorite.
Yeah, but what's Faerun? Is that not a thing?
That is something.
For the king.
Thank you. But no, I'm just sometimes the people you lose who are still alive hurt more than the ones that you lose when they die. I shared my birthday with my sister for the first 12 years of our life. And then the cult ripped us apart. Now my sister is dead, and some hollow husk walks around in her skin. In that place, will never be forgiven for that. Just really kind of just grips his sword.
You all kind of have a quiet moment after that. The dishes are taken to the kitchen quietly.
God, this fish is good.
Right as you're all coming out of the kitchen.
Yay, Clay learned how to cook fish.
You fucking are killing it.
Maybe you all just kind of like sit on the deck and watch the ocean. And someone comes up beside you and it's Copper Weather. It's Cobble. Has that just pissed off look on her face and she goes, my great grandma Maliki, she just starts talking about her. Then goes on to talk about Grandpa Rondesi, and then great grandma, and then his cousin and their sister twice removed, and the Cobble proceeds to talk the entire rest of the day about their extended family members and family tree and all the stories passed down about each one of them. And it's like it keeps cutting to you all in different places, and Cobble's standing next to you just talking at you, and it's like Pantheo's just like looking out and Cobble's just right there talking, and it cuts to Captain up on the crow's nest looking around, and she's just up there sitting on the just talking, and comes down, and Thalio, you're looking at the gun, and Cobble's right there just talking. Like it just keeps clipping to Cobble talking about her family members. And it goes on like all fucking day. But the sun is starting to set, and Cobble finally goes, and that I think was that's the entire family. The whole Weather family.
It'd be funny, but that's all I have to say about that.
So she just starts looking pissed again and goes, and pulls herself away. Just whoop. The sun is going down. You're watching the sunset, and Doric, you have something yet to do today.
As the sun is setting, and Pantheo's looking out over the bow of the ship.
You grab his butt. You grab his butt.
He walks over, just in his like leisure clothes, no armor or anything. And right next to you, leans over on the
Railing.
The railing, yeah. And he reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out something for you, wrapped in his cloak of eyes. Because that's.
I thought you were gonna say wrapped in his fur.
Open this.
Just a fur wrapped present.
It's about
scary.
This big.
Full. Jesus. Unfolds that.
In your hands is a ornate leather scabbard. The top edge is silver in a very geometric hardline pattern that looks like it melts into vines that twist into roots in a tree motif along it in silver metal. And then right at the top there is a little detachable thing, but there is a star sapphire pendant attached to it.
You made me think of my grandfather, you jerk.
You might have added that earlier today. And I don't look at him, I just look out at the sea, at the sun.
Pantheo says nothing. He just starts to quietly let sobs fall out.
fucking timing. What a moment
Holy
for
God.
a bird.
I think Clay genuinely was on a different part of the ship.
Just ripping it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Fish doesn't agree with them.
It really does not.
I'm so sorry.
If we had an animated version
That's
of this,
so funny.
that would be so
Look,
funny.
just such an intimate moment that.
It was so good.
For a second, I thought you were laughing about this.
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on.
No.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry it slipped out.
But you're fine. Just inconsiderate.
Oh,
I'm joking.
that's
I'm joking. After he cries for a while. Thank you, Doric. No one else really understands. Thank you for this. He kind of just shakes the pendant. I think my godfather would rest easier knowing that you were able to help him. He takes the Starfire pendant off, and I don't actually know if Pantheo has it. Does it have a chain for like a necklace, or is it
So,
just to like
it's-
keep it on the scabbard?
It's basically like a pendant, and there's a slot that it fits into,
Oh, okay.
and it can clasp. But it does have a thing for
Like a necklace. He'll leave it there for now, but he will take his sword out of his old scabbard and put it in this new one.
The scabbard is worth 100 gold,
Damn.
and the
Damn.
Starfire pendant is worth 50.
Damn! You know how to show a guy a nice time. This is, I think the best gift I've ever gotten. Usually we would just forge for, usually whatever the local growth was and make us like a community stew. Then, you know, in the cult, how they felt about presents.
Yep.
So, thank you, Dory. He just goes back to looking out at sea.
Dark will stay there for maybe 15 more minutes, and then take his cloak and go inside.
At the end of the day, Captain Orwell comes down from the crow's nest. He goes up to you, Clay. Looks at you.
Howdy.
Tips his hat. Goes to bed. That was a truce to stop fighting. But he still doesn't want to talk to you.
Anytime you want to throw down, I'm right here.
The next day...
Which is the first of Nightal.
Correct. It is getting so much colder, by the way. You guys are starting to wear your coats. You're getting closer. This is when he brings you all around and goes, we need to talk about Luskin. Which one of you all have been in Luskin, and how long have you been there?
Never for me.
I was there for 12 years? 11? Because I went at 12. I'm 25, 26 now. Been out for like a year and a half, right?
Yeah, but you didn't live in Luskin.
So wait.
No, but I mean, that's where the cult is. So I was in...
The cult is like a
outside of it.
10-minute walk outside of Luskin.
Okay.
It's like in a little farming town.
So yeah, I never lived in Luskin.
So Leighton didn't have memories per se.
No,
His
he had
future.
Clay's
It's just-
memories.
Yeah, he wasn't remembering past lives.
He was seeing his future. So Luskin fell a long time ago. It is a port with the highest amount of piracy of any port. It is barely governed, if you could call it that. You have lots of factions with their own goals. The best way to get through is to just get through. If you have to, make allies early and avoid their enemies. So when we dock, don't look at anyone, don't look at their stuff. Don't talk to anyone, don't talk about their stuff. Just get off the boat, get down the dock, and get out of here.
That's Orwell saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I say to Orwell. Is there anything you remember your dad saying?
We still got a day.
Okay, sorry.
Of this.
Sorry, I thought he was dropping us off.
Meeting adjourned.
Okay,
He
sorry, my
walks
bad.
up.
I thought this was
No,
the
no,
last
no.
we were going to see him until we got
It's
back.
actually way funnier that you said that. Oh.
Okay, alright.
So you guys have a whole nother full day. You get to look at the
No.
ocean as the snow is coming
We
in.
actually have like three more.
Okay, 3 more days. Whatever. Just keep going. Okay, so let's say it's the day up. Let's get to the day up.
Well, we've got an issue.
What?
The first of Nighthall.
Oh, it's the first night hall.
Yeah.
So, you're all hanging around. Dork's acting kind of weird today.
Oh.
Kind of like looking around the boat, figuring out what's on the boat, figuring out what he can do. And the sun's going down, Dork. Time's ticking. You gonna tell anyone? What's your plan?
I don't think he realizes yet.
Oh, you want Dork to not realize.
Yeah.
Do we want anyone else to realize?
Like,
No.
because no one really saw him
No.
get infected.
I don't think so, no.
I don't think anyone knows.
Hmm?
Cool. So,
Wait.
if anything, you're a little hungrier, you're just uncomfortable, you're moving around, you're pacing, you're not doing great, you're sweaty, and it gets to be nighttime and you guys are all going, you're not in bed yet. You go to bed a little after the sun goes down, but you're starting to feel that, when you feel like you're gonna throw up and you're like, I gotta run, I gotta go. That's what you feel. You're like, I gotta go right now.
I run to the top of the ship and go to the side of the ship.
Yeah, and you're like, that's not it, and you just, you're trying to figure out how to make yourself feel better, but nothing is working. You're like, do I need darkness? Do I need quiet? You're like, do I need water? So you go, you drink, you try everything, and you're all watching him run around frantically like he's sick. He's sweating, his face looks grimy and ill. You feel like your whole body's in a fever. Your whole body hurts.
Doric, come here.
Did anybody else have issues with the fish?
I'm gonna do a 5 points of lay on hands to try to remove any poisons or diseases.
Nope.
What's going on, bud? Like what?
He's
what?
just like,
Don't know.
and his gagging, he's like, is starting to come out like, and he's starting to, and you're starting to, and you get some clarity for a second, Doric. You get clarity for a second where you're like, get away from me. Not because you know what's happening, but because you know something's wrong.
Get away. I let out a roar, my daunting roar.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I would like everyone to roll saves.
What are we rolling?
It is a wisdom.
Save against being feared.
Modified 20.
Being under the feared condition.
15.
21.
Okay, you all pass.
The gnomes. Oh, Cobble is fine. Flower stays in her room, and the captain is also fine. But kind of like he's at the helm, they're getting ready for night. They're like bringing all the sails up and stuff, and he's like, "What's going on down here?" And at this point, it's everyone in a circle around Doric in the middle of the deck. Do you start just taking off your clothes? You probably
wouldn't. Well, he wouldn't have been wearing the armor, but he's probably just stripping some of the clothes because he's so fucking hot.
Because nothing feels good. And it's now that you guys are all seeing, and it's so funny because like a normal human, you would be seeing the hair growth, the bones breaking and moving. You already are kind of like big and animal-like. So instead of being broad, it's changing. Your rib cage is coming out to make like a barrel chest. So your bones are like cracking and growing, and everyone is seeing your chest protrude.
His nose is almost shrinking and elongating.
Yeah, and then your hips would change too. Instead of being like wide and open, they would be like lower. Like your legs would almost get like shorter, longer feet. You're starting to hunch over. Your ears are pointing.
Oh, yeah.
Your ears are pointing. You're turning gray. The white is just getting darker and darker, and at first it's like, oh, is the sun just setting really fast? No, you're growing darker. Your eye color's changing, your teeth shape changing, your paws, a big one is your hands are no longer hands with claws, they're paws. And you stand in the middle of the deck, changing, and everyone is slowly grasping what they're seeing in the full moonlight. And it's suddenly, oh my god, there's a werewolf in the middle of the ship. And roll initiative. I got paid on the
Rolling only, like attacking only lethal damage.
21.
21.
14.
I completely forgot about the werewolf.
Lycanthropy.
I'm sorry, who got 21?
Adler, I literally couldn't read your lips earlier.
Who got 21?
I was like, at first I was like, birthday. I was like, birthday?
Initiatives?
I'm so dumb.
Dirty 20.
21.
There we go. So it goes. And what'd you get, Clay?
14.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 5. I don't know what the dex is for werewolves.
You just want to pull it up on your phone. Thank you. Well, and you're like a leveled werewolf, so...
Ooh.
But just, for now, just use those stats. We'll figure it out. Okay, Pantheo. Your friend just turned into a big fucking wolf.
I draw my blade and I flip it around so that the backside of it is going at him, and I immediately start to smite. I'm gonna fucking use the holy power of trees to knock this wolf out of him.
Oh my god. Okay.
I crit.
Nice. Oh my god.
I did say non-lethal.
You can't do non-lethal with a spell.
Yeah, but it's a spell that's attached to a melee attack.
True.
It's a smite. Smites technically aren't spells.
I agree.
Yeah. Unless you're in 2024.
I mean, you shouldn't die. You shouldn't die. It's only like I'm using a second level smite. You shouldn't die.
Don't they have like 58 or 55? What is their health?
Well, a normal werewolf is 58, yeah.
What is your health?
81.
Alright.
So if a peasant's is only like 1, and they go up to 58 when they change, and you're 81, go up to 100. We'll just build it as we play. We'll just build it as we go. Your werewolf form has an HP of 100. AC of,
Well, I'm unarmored.
14.
Yeah, I'm unarmored, so
Well, right, aren't they normally like 11 or 12 because they're unarmored?
it's 11.
Yeah, do 14.
Well, now we know what we have to hit.
Yeah.
45 points of damage.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Amazing.
Well, okay. So here's my question. Would the devil that technically has his soul or whatnot, wouldn't he not want
No, it could actually increase the value of his soul because he's making a larger impact on the world.
Oh, it's just doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's just the impact.
Yep.
Come back to us, Doric. Dog does not look good on you.
Anything else, Matthew?
That's it.
Thalia, it's
I
your
did big
turn.
butt damage.
You are unarmored, and if this thing scratches you, you're gonna look like it next full moon.
I'm gonna cast slow on him.
Okay.
So scratch.
So he is gonna have to do a wisdom
I thought
saving
scratches
throw.
could do it, but if
I thought it was just.
no, maybe it is just bites. I don't remember.
I am slowed.
So
I
you
rolled a natural 1.
Nice.
your speed is halved. You take a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves.
Nice.
Can't use reactions. On your turn, you can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. And you can't make more than one attack per turn.
Oh.
I'm going to. Can you cast spells as a werewolf? I hope not. I'd be scared if you could.
I think if you get more practice with it, yes, but because it's your first time, no.
Mm-hmm.
Just for flavor text reasons.
And you make a wisdom save throw at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Especially like during a full moon, because like that's much more.
Yeah, I think if you changed on your own, yes. I agree.
That
The
makes
full moon just
sense.
made him just...
With my movement, I'm going to like climb up the rigging to the crow's nest so he can't get at me.
Okay.
I suppose I wouldn't have a reaction.
And that's going to be that for me.
Okay, next is Clay's turn.
Is Orwell fighting too?
Yeah, but his spells aren't really made for this. Oh, the cantrips on his hat will work. He has cantrips along the inside of his brim, so he can just switch it around to read a different one. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Clay.
Oh, you're right.
I'm gonna roll the head. I remember. It wasn't a crit. Almost. Not 29 to hit.
Yeah. You guys are beating the shit out of your friend.
So
I feel like you just sound like a bunch of yelling and screaming like, Doric, stop!
Yeah, dang
It's cursed, baby.
So, because I want to do a stunning strike, but I make my attack
On a
first,
hit.
right? Yep. Only 2 ones.
That's gotta be nice.
I crit on the 6th though. Uh, 16 damage for my punches. I'm punching
You're
the
attacking him, not me.
I'm punching the snooze and I'm just being like, this is not a good look for you,
You've
Doric.
learned how to knock out wolves.
This is not good. It's not good, Doric.
This is way bigger
Don't
than
make
the
me
other
choke
werewolves.
you.
He just looks at you and whimpers and...
He said my name.
Oh my god.
He said my name.
So
Fellas, he said my name. So I
Keep going.
was on a hit, so I do stunning strike.
I make a save. That's cocked. Damn it. Okay. What kind of save? Con save?
I am double checking because I
I
don't
fail it.
stunning strike very much.
It's a con save.
Excuse me. It is in fact a wisdom. No, it's not.
Would I retain my wisdom?
because of the full moon, no.
Okay.
In the future, when you change yourself, yes.
Why is this one not showing me? Oh, there you are.
I failed. I rolled an 8.
Okay. Yeah, you must succeed as a con saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yep. Okay, I'm stunned.
Okay.
Oh, Clay's done?
I stunned him.
Yep,
Oh,
they're
'cause-
back.
Yes, I do have another attack. But then if I shouldn't have done that right.
You have advantage.
Oh.
Boom sun, so yes, you should have gone right away.
What is it?
I got a fucking 1 and a 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, but hold
You
on.
might still, you're probably
I might.
plus 10.
Hold on. Do I have plus 10? 14?
It's
Yeah.
just.
Oh my gosh, that was fucking awful.
I don't want to hit you.
Samantha, that's the first time I got in that one with the Zelda dice.
Oh, well, I'm glad it took so long. I have just been playing with this all day. Like, sometimes you get sick of the same fidget, but I can't stop.
That seems like fun.
I just keep wrapping them around my fingy. I don't like it.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
What are you at now for health?
And because
Only 2 left?
Since I did. Sorry, I'm so sorry to do this every time we have a long
take
break.
a bonus action. You can still make a bonus
I
action.
can make a
attack.
bonus action? Okay, I'm gonna try to make a bonus action. Like, how? I'm gonna come around the other way. Not rolling that one.
Roll over before you hit.
I did, yeah. It's a 17 on the die. And for that,
Normal damage.
just normal damage, don't add mod.
No, you had your modifier.
Oh, okay. It's just a normal roll? No? Interesting, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. 16 points. Another 16 points of damage. Doric, come back to us! Let the light of Lathander shine! And I will...
Do I make a save from slow
You do. Make
every time I take damage?
No, it's
Okay,
just at
it's
the
that
end
bad.
of the turn.
Alright, Billy's gonna do a ray
Oh.
of frost at you.
That's right! I would have had advantage on it, but I got
18.
Hits.
Helps if I actually have the damage dice ready.
He's doing Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
You can't hit non-lethal with a spell.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
12.
Oh, he's
down.
dead.
That sucks.
Well, he doesn't know you.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, BAM BAM BAM!
Yeah. I fall down.
Think of what your father
He's
would
going,
say!
he's going, Jesus Christ, you brought a fucking werewolf on my ship! He's just yelling, Doric, it's your
We
turn.
didn't know.
That's 2.
How do you not know you all sleep together? You didn't notice a bite? Anyway,
No.
Lay on, once it gets to my turn, I'm gonna
It's
lay
your
on
turn.
hands. Lay on hands, 1 point.
what are you doing? Tie him up! He's throwing ropes at you guys. Get him! Jesus! He wouldn't say Jesus Christ.
This one I like to call the Leighton knot.
Lathander, Christ!
Yeah. The Thunder's fucking light! Mother!
By Lathander's taint!
Lathander's
Umberly's fucking waves!
My hood looks like it got fucking...
He is pissed you brought a fucking werewolf onto his ship.
We didn't know!
We didn't know!
Just a whole bunch of, oh,
This is very new to us as well! I took Clay's accent.
Okay, it's infectious.
Southern
It
is
very-
infectious.
Yes.
he's helping you tie up the legs and shit. He's like, okay, let's get, fuck it, it'll be better in the morning, but if he wakes up, just tie him to some, Jesus! Okay, so you guys take him up to the back of the ship, and you tie 2 of his legs to one side and 2 of his legs to the other, so he's just sleeping like that. He's like, oh my god. Okay,
We did that. We just did that, people. We
he
just did
looks
that.
at you,
We
Pantheo.
incapacitated him very fast.
Very
You
quickly.
were gonna take a werewolf into the cult of
We
Zamoka.
didn't know. We didn't know. Okay? We didn't know. Now that we do, let's throw him overboard.
That,
We
he's
thought-
still our friend.
Yeah, I know.
That may not be the best choice.
I will say, he still did say my name.
So here's the course of events. We fought werewolves on our way to Waterdeep. We discussed, well, I don't know if we discussed if anybody was bitten, but I think we did something to make sure nobody was infected. Right? We did that.
I thought we did.
I thought we did too.
You'll
But then
need-
again, this was also right before Doric walked away and created the ice pillar. We never checked Doric.
That stinking sucker.
You'll need someone who can remove curses.
We're just gonna have to wait until Luskin.
How much do you know about werewolves, Orwell?
Well, that's Cobble. That's in her repertoire as well.
It would have been Doric who could remove curses, and you know.
He's just sitting there like,
I don't know if you'll find very many holy people in Luskin to help you out.
God damn it.
how long has he got?
I mean, next full moon, it'll look like this again.
How long has he got? He's already
Again?
a
Or
werewolf.
permanently?
Yeah, permanent. This is it.
Until, yeah, he's a werewolf now. That's what it is. That's the situation we find ourselves in. Like, he was down and he's still in his wolf form.
Like, will it change when the sun comes out?
Yeah, you should change back. Or you kill him.
Okay. Alright. No killing. We help people.
Ah, fucking damn it.
We are the helpers.
Okay, so you all wait out the night. We're gonna see, does Doric stay unconscious the whole night? Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if ropes aren't enough, this ship has to have chains.
Okay, you still unconscious all night?
Well,
You change back, still unconscious. Your friends in the morning untie you, I'm guessing?
no, we wait
No.
until he wakes up.
Okay. Then I think we save that for next episode. So in the morning, he's gonna wake up and his friends are gonna talk to him. It's a really cool place to end a session. And wait till next time. But thank you for joining me on Downstairs and Dragons.
Oh, just you?
No,
Not us.
I meant you all. Thank you for joining me on the ship that I've had planned for like a month. I've been really pumped. So thank you for joining us on Downstairs and Dragons out on the Sword Coast Sea, headed to Luskin. We will see you next time.